Alright, y'all. So I had recorded this video already, like a couple times, and I was trying to record off of my phone because I want to get the video quality on here. Like, what am I talking about? Video quality? I mean, like, I want to get some video on this channel. So I'm using my phone because I have a lens right now on my camera that's not gonna cut it, but I'll get more to that in the end. So I recorded and it was all muffled. So I am recording again. So here we go. Let's talk about the Child's Play newest trailer, which I think gives a lot away. But nonetheless, let's go over it. So before we get into this, if you're not subscribed or turned on that notification bell, go ahead and do that, because once Child Play releases, we're going to be talking every single episode on this channel, breaking it down, talking about theories, just as we do for anything else. So don't miss that by not subscribing down below. Let's get to it. So this pretty much starts off with Andy calling our main protagonist here and being like, yo kid, check the back of that doll because it ain't got batteries and you don't want to see this thing get any further. So the kid checks, no batteries. And one of the things that's interesting about this trailer, I feel, is we're going to be getting Charles Lee Ray, who is the main antagonist here, Chucky's origins. And I thought that was something that was very interesting to see. So it looks like we're going to be going back in time to multiple times in his life that I think would define him as the killer he becomes and we know today. And we see a lot of people, not just Andy returned. We see Miss Jennifer Tilly coming back as Tiffany, which I thought was pretty cool to see that. We see Kyle as well with Andy here, and they seem to be on some supernatural quest to get rid of Chucky. And Andy explains that Chucky has been able to break his soul into pieces. So I got a lot of Voldemort, Horcruxes vibes from this, and we're going to see how that goes. Another character that returns right after Andy says this is Nika, who we know is possessed by Chucky as well, and will be a prime, I think, suspect in like a big deal, I feel, because Jennifer Tilly's Tiffany is seeking her as well, and I think that they're planning something big here. We do know that the town that Chucky is in and this takes place in is actually the home of Charles Lee Ray, so I think a big homecoming type of feel is going to be coming here just from the trailers alone as well. And another cool thing I think that the trailer did is we get a callback to most of Chucky's crimes he commits in a form of a search result, because apparently there is a character in this show that is going to be having a sort of podcast YouTube channel where they discuss things like this. So very cool to present this story of Charles Lee Ray this way, and I think with the times and all of that, it just makes sense because everybody has a podcast and a YouTube channel. I mean, look at me. So I think that's pretty cool right there, and that's pretty much what the trailer has shown us here, is that we are going to be getting a ton of backstory for Mr. Charles Lee Ray, which is something that Don Mancini first talked about before we had anything about this show, was that he wanted to explore this aspect of Charles Lee Ray in the show as well, and also some other societal themes that he wasn't able to explore previously, and I'm pretty interested in that as well. So I am a fan of the reboot. I am a fan of the original Chucky Child's Play as well. And I'm going to be excited for this show as well. So let's not get on with the hating on one or the other here. We can enjoy both. And if Don Mancini doesn't, he doesn't. So I'm excited about this show. As I said, Andy, I feel, is going to be interesting what him and Kyle are up to. And I think just knowing that Charles Lee Ray has split his soul is going to add a ton of drama to all of this, because how many times did he split his soul? That's going to be interesting to see right there. I think Nika does an incredible job at doing the mannerisms that you would expect Chucky to do. Of course, if you don't know, she is the daughter of Brad Dourif, so we know where she gets that from, right? And as packed as this show feels already, I just feel like they are going to knock it out of the park just by these trailers alone. Like, everything looks good, set design, everything. The Chucky doll as well looks great, which is something that they were very peculiar, like very precise on wanting to get right, is the way the doll looked. They didn't want something that was going to look off or something that was going to look outdated. And I think this sort of combination of everything from the doll, especially from the older movies to the newer ones that have come out, is a very clean look that I think is going to translate well once we get the full series as well. So what is going to happen here, what is not. I will be making another video talking about my theories on the show before it comes out in 10 days. So next week, expect a video from me talking about what I think this show is going to do. The series does premiere October 12th, which is next Tuesday, so I'll probably have a video out on the 5th, and then of course we'll watch the show on the 12th. I'll make a video right after as well, explaining my thoughts and my theories where we go forward, and I'll do that every single new episode as well. So very excited for what comes from that. But let me know your thoughts, your theories on this trailer alone. As I said, Kyle and Andy give me a Sam and Dean supernatural vibe, and I'm excited to see how that plays out. I'm also excited to see Charles Lee Ray's origins. It looks like it's going to be something interesting to see. It looks like he's going through therapy at a point as well, which is hilarious, and I'm excited. So let me know your thoughts below. But anyways, it is October, and as I said, we will be doing a month-long of videos related to horror stuff, so make sure you're subscribed and tune in for that. Tomorrow we'll kick it off with my top 5 slasher films you should definitely check out if you haven't already, and so on and so forth. But I will be also uploading more horror content that I probably won't have on here over on my TikTok, Campfire Tales with a Z. So check that out if you haven't already. You can follow me on Twitter as well. I'm going to try to upload some stuff there, some challenges I'm doing, all of that. So that should be Nerd Round, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this month. We are close to reaching that 20,000 subscriber mark, which is awesome. I can't wait until we get there. And yeah, I'm excited. This week we have a new show coming out. A new season of On My Block. So if that's something you're into, definitely check it out. If not, we do have American Horror Story this week as well, and some other shows I want to talk about I haven't talked about, such as Why the Last Man and other stuff. So stay tuned for all of that. Anyways, as always, that is going to do it for me. I am in the process of getting my Halloween costume together. I want to make a whole video for that because it's what I'm excited for. So that should probably come out this weekend coming up, so stay tuned for that. A ton of stuff coming to this channel. Like I said in other videos, probably 60 plus videos total this week. I mean, not this week, that'd be insane, right? This month definitely going to be the most, but I am pushing myself to bring out better content. Also on Monday I will have more on the shorts I'm working on this month, and a channel where you can follow that if you want to follow that. I don't want to bombard this channel with that kind of stuff because I know some people aren't really here for that. They're here for the news. They're here to talk about movies, TV shows, not really about making them. But if you are into that, which I know many are, you can definitely follow that other channel. I'll talk more about that on Monday, but I'll leave a link below as well, so if you want to go check that out. I have a couple of stuff there, but definitely will be updating it pretty soon, so definitely go over there. But that's gonna do it for me. Let me know your thoughts on the new Child's Play trailer. Let me know what you're most excited for this month. I mean, Halloween Kills is almost out, so we'll definitely talk about the Halloween series on Monday or Tuesday. So anyways, as always, check out the video on the left. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Stay safe, stay positive.